Hello, welcome to RefToons Live. Today I'm with Stephanie. She'll be the disembodied voice in the background. If you have any questions or comments, throw them in the chat. We'd love to hear from you, where you're watching from. I'll be drawing from Wisconsin. And just wanted to let you know a couple things before we get started. We have 2023 calendars available at reftoons.com, and they feature a new or a different tune for each month, and you can get those at reftoons.com. We have limited stock available, so get yours while you can. 2023 is upon us, and if you don't want to miss out on using it in January, order soon. Second order of business, the Westminster Catechism, the Illustrated Catechism. Let me just show you some example pages. So here it is. I've illustrated the entire Westminster Catechism, and you'll see that this is in the Old English. So that's the version that is available in the public domain. That's what I used. So it uses Old English as well as the King James Version of the Bible. That is also available at reftoons.com. So something special about this one is that it's a first edition. First edition, this will be the only edition that has the RefToons logo on the side, because I just signed on with P&R Publishing. They are going to take over publishing this. They're going to publish a new edition that is going to be modern English that uses the ESV, and I believe they hope to release it in August. So if you want to get in on the first edition, we have these available right now at reftoons.com. We're actually trying to get rid of our stock, so that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
And we're excited to partner up with P&R on that as well.
I think that's your first announcement on that, right?
Yeah, that's my first announcement on
coming out in
August, hopefully. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I'll be they're gonna send me the modern English, and I'm gonna switch over all the files, send it back to them, and they'll get that published and printed and available for you guys. All right, so before I went on, there was something comical happened, and you've been too much in the Reformed culture or community, I guess.
Or not too. You can never be
not
too
much,
but just enough.
You know that
the first thing on your mind.
You've been in the Reformed community when you see a hat that someone's wearing on Facebook, and you say, "Hey, are they wearing a Vodi Balcom hat? Is that a Vodi Balcom hat? I don't understand. I can't imagine it would be anything else." And then you realize Eddie Bauer. So that's a sign that maybe there's been a little too much Vodi on your on your YouTube.
I don't think you can ever have too much voting on your YouTube. Oh, that's funny.
All right.
Should you start all of these with "Can you hear me"?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Didn't we have this problem?
Let me
last
know in the chat if you can hear me. Yes. Last time in the chat.
40 minutes into the thing.
And I was talking to myself.
That's funny.
All right. So I'm working on Jeremiah Burroughs. Stephanie has been reading through The Rare Jewel of Christian Contentment, and she is underlining in my book. No, that's
You're
okay.
welcome.
I gave her permission.
You got blood on the book, Paul.
I know.
You can't do much worse than that.
Picking at my finger and got some blood on there. Sorry.
We just won't lend that one out.
Right. So she's been sending me quotes from the book through texting, and this is one of them. So I'm gonna work on trying to figure out how to illustrate this. I had one idea, but I felt like it wasn't necessarily where I wanted to go with this illustration. I wanted it to be a lot simpler, and as I started sketching, it got more detailed and detailed. So my next thought is to have a group of people, maybe. So I've broken the quote up into different sections here. I'm just gonna have like a different idea is just like a different person saying each part, but each person is going to represent some sort of comfort that has been taken away. So it would be something like this, and they're all just kind of finishing each other's sentences. And maybe Jeremiah Burroughs could be the last one here. We'll make a note. JB.
And you've never drawn him before?
I have drawn him before. And I could actually pull him up right here.
Nobody's said anything. Are we sure you can be heard?
I don't know if anybody's even watching. Can anybody hear me? Is my sound on? We just wanna make sure, because again, a couple of times ago that I went live, I was on for 40 minutes and nothing happened.
Oh no, that wasn't the issue though. You didn't hit the live button.
Oh right.
Never mind. So that was it, probably. Never mind.
Well.
Sorry. Wasn't it?
There we go. Here's Burroughs.
Oh, him.
Mr. Burroughs. Not to be confused with Edgar Rice Burroughs, the writer of Tarzan.
Well, you don't want to confuse him with a lot of things.
Right, yeah, like a underground burrow, or a bullfrog, or a good friend of mine. So, Mr. Burroughs. I will use that as a reference.
Do you know much about him that you might be able
I
to...
do not.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. I know absolutely nothing about him, actually.
So maybe if you just sketch this out now and then maybe redo his later, you could do a little bit of research and see if there was something that brought him to the point of realizing Christian contentment, and you could put that in as kind of an Easter egg.
That's right. See, that's why I bring you on.
That's fine.
That's why you're here.
Well, I could. Do you have your phone? Oh no.
You want to draw it for me?
Oh, I've been practicing.
Thanks.
No. No. But I just want, I mean, everybody has some sort of thing that they could lose.
Right.
Or would lose.
Money. Salvation. No.
You're not in enough reformed circles. You need a little more voting.
Let's see here. So we were thinking of things that would be comforts, outward comforts that could be taken from you. And what did we decide on? There's wealth, so we could be like wealth.
You think of even, and you do think of shelter.
Shelter.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
what are the 5 basic needs? I almost said food groups. I'm so
food?
hungry. Wealth, shelter. I almost said wealth and stealth. Wealth, shelter, health. What? Why is that not doing that?
No, I was just gonna say, think about, well, I don't know, people losing their insurance, or losing a job, and then they don't have their...
Right, the stability or, what's that word? Security? Like their security, like their... I guess that part of that would come with health, or shelter, and wealth. Kind of come down to that. Wealth, shelter, health, arms. I don't know. You lose
stock market crash.
Stock market
or something,
crash,
and then you lose.
I mean, that could be like there could be a guy. This guy right here. Did I draw enough circles there? Holding like a newspaper or something. And it's like stock market crash, recession,
Yeah, maybe.
recession or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or yeah.
And then like a graph with like an arrow going all the way down.
Yeah.
Or something.
That would be easier to point out then.
So that's just like. That one there. Shelter. Could be maybe like a homeless person
sitting in a box.
Oh yeah.
Or I mean, like we had the guy in our backyard.
Right. So that could be just instead of standing there, this person could be in this box here.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe not.
I mean, maybe I do feel like
maybe there should be a cat in a box.
I feel like shelter is a hard thing because if you presented it as a box, it would be like that is their living conditions. That's not something that because they could even lose their box.
Right.
So
maybe like a newspaper over their head. And
a newspaper that says recession.
Rain.
You could put two.
It's the same guy.
Well, it could be.
Could be.
Well, it could be Jeremiah Burroughs all the way through.
Oh, yeah, it could be. Yeah, why don't we do that? Because he's the one saying the quote.
Yeah, that might work.
So, JB all the way. That's how it goes. And then maybe he's like, after the rain, now he's cold. He has a cold.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's got the sniffles. He's blowing his nose on the newspaper.
You do a lot with the rain clouds. I love the depressing ones. Why?
Me too.
I almost feel
you
like
used to get mad at me because I like depressing movies.
No, that's movies. That's like 2 hours long of depress. I like this. I think I like this because of what this quote says. Mm-hmm. When you see somebody having nothing, it is kind of a sad feeling, but all of Christ. That God may be all in all, to you. I don't know. It's sad, but it's so hopeful. I sometimes feel like you can't really see the hope as well. Unless
without the hard time.
Yeah. Or unless you have a good feel for it. We know I don't wish hard times upon people, and yet sometimes, I mean, going through hard times myself, I wouldn't trade it for the world. You know?
Right, because it's in those
because
times
this is what
when
it does.
it draws you closer to God. Helps you to rely on Him more.
And then you're able to kind of look back and be like, that was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of in the present of, this is so hard.
Yeah.
Maybe he should be using the newspaper as a Kleenex. Are you gonna have that
yeah,
whole thing? Or no?
That's what I was gonna do.
With the newspaper as a Kleenex?
Yeah, I had said that earlier.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's a short term shot.
I thought you were just reiterating what I had said.
No, I did not. I thought I was so smart.
Steph, you are so smart.
You just tell me. Good idea, Steph. Oh, well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep coming up with them as long as you do. Yeah.
So, yeah, I like this because it tells more of a story as you're walking with him through these various circumstances. And he's so this one, he would be blowing his nose, so he would be more down like this.
Unless you're Harper, she just might blow right in your mouth.
Right.
Oh.
Let's show some particles coming out.
Ugh.
He has really long legs.
Wow, one toon that's not short. Or one toon that's not wearing a dress. They all look short because they have dresses on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, no, I guess not. Spurgeon doesn't.
Dresses.
John?
Cloaks.
John with the beard?
Jackets.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, drawing the John Calvin comic, I created some clothes for him to wear. Did you see something move?
No, yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
It looked like... Oh, maybe it was this analytics here. It maybe went forward on us. And then, what should he be doing over here?
Well, just telling.
Like,
And that...
looking up to heaven.
Oh, okay.
That God may be all in you.
Well, like, I feel like this is a presentation. Or like he could be presenting this to like a congregation. Since God is concerned with him. So I don't know, you do it how you want to do it. Maybe there's a reason why you're outward comfort. So like he's talking to you.
I'm
not
just thinking,
God.
Or he could be casting the newspaper down.
Oh yeah,
to the ground.
Yeah.
Because this is a progression.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Remember?
Oh, and it keeps getting lower. I like that. Well, sort of. If he was standing, would he be standing a little taller than what he is there? So like this one would... Oh, is that gonna... I don't know if I messed you up.
And then I'll have to change where all this stuff is. So I'll just put that right there for now. Hopefully I don't forget about it there.
Gotcha.
I could see myself doing that.
Maybe I would.
Wesley Wanderly, watching from Brazil. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, I'll just have him do this, and then that'll tell the story. It's the story of this newspaper.
I like the way that flows.
Yeah. That way it's more like a story.
I was going to say, it feels like a story within a story. Kind of.
Right.
I mean, it just adds that dimension to it.
I like that.
Second time's a charm.
Yep. Thanks for your help on this. Oh, I was supposed to close that. I still have a bunch of programs up. Hopefully they're not slowing things down. Well, they shouldn't be on this one. This computer. Okay. So he needs to have a look of contentment on his face.
I was just going to say, I wouldn't know what that looks like, but I'm not like an angry person. I just wouldn't know how to draw contentment. But you did it. Look at that.
Didn't want it to be too extreme of a smile, then that'd be like too exciting, it'd give you anxiety looking at it. Just a nice piece, just at peace, kind of. I saw that move again. Out the corner of my eye, it keeps messing with me. Alright, so we have Burroughs here. I'm gonna just cut him out so that I don't have such a large reference here.
I feel like there are some people who have like very good resting faces that just look content.
Yeah. And other people's just look angry when they're resting.
Yeah.
Like me. No? Me?
Maybe. No, it's gonna be maybe.
What Wesley is saying, he really likes the work, and I appreciate that. I'm Presbyterian. I'm not Presbyterian. I'm reading Wesley's comment. I'm Presbyterian. I also recommend your social media to my church friends. Thank you, Wesley. I really appreciate that. No, I'm not Presbyterian, but I have some Presbyterian friends. I think they're still my friends.
You'd have to ask him.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now that I have this rough drawing done, now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Eugene. Sorry. Random Michael W. Smith.
Yeah. Oh, are your words going to be in the cloud, in the rain cloud, as the word bubble? Too much?
I don't know, maybe?
I don't even think it needs a word bubble. Like, I kind of like the way the other ones have word bubbles and that one doesn't.
Right.
Although it kind of takes away...
It's going to have to... So I'm going to have to work through this sketch a little bit more. So that's the next step, actually, is to get everything looking proper and make sure the composition is going to work along with the idea. So if I have, so I'm just gonna simplify some of this. So just get it down to the basic shapes here. Once I get these guys drawn, then I will organize the text and the word bubbles. Okay, so his angle is completely wrong. So let me just.
Do you want me to grab a newspaper and sit on the floor?
No, I just need to do this. His feet need to be more underneath him. Then I need to redraw how that is going.
I love this already, bro.
So there we go. Now.
I think I say this is my favorite one from after every time you've done one recently.
Almost every time.
Well, I like. Oh, maybe it was just the other one that I was sitting in on. The dragon one.
Oh yeah, you like that one?
Yes. Oh, now this is from. Did you look it up from the actual book?
Yeah. Did I?
Or just.
Oh,
right.
maybe I didn't. Maybe I should look it up from the actual Old English, because this is a quote from an edited book, so I want to make sure I get the phrase that's in the public domain. That's the thing with doing this stuff.
You might be in the waiting a long time for permission.
Right.
Do you want me to get my phone and see if I can look it up?
No, that's right. I'll get it later.
Okay. I couldn't imagine it changing the meaning.
No, it
entirely.
No. Okay, and then this is gonna be that. Do his arms too long at first.
Okay, so I tried drawing the other day. I couldn't put anything in the right place. I'm surprised that my person had eyes on her head. And all I drew was a head. I don't understand. It was making me kind of angry. So like you're saying, oh, this arm is too long. This what is that? So I'm as a drawing from whatever I was supposed to be drawing. This is saying, okay, follow these guidelines and get this shape.
Okay.
So how would I draw another person on those guidelines if they have a different face shape? Like, do you know what I mean? So you can look at that.
So it's the principles that you want to have in mind as you're drawing, not necessarily drawing exactly what someone else is drawing, but the reason why they're drawing what they're drawing, where they're drawing it. So like I
drew that guy's head, and like I drew his nose, and I drew a chicken. I'm pretty sure. I don't really know. I mean, it was pretty bad. I don't know. So I could tell that was wrong, but I wouldn't know what to do to fix it. Oh, I don't have the patience to fix it.
That could be it.
That could be it, because I don't.
So somehow there needs to be a... Oh, maybe... Here we go. I'm not going to draw the rain cloud way up here.
The what?
I'm not going to draw the rain cloud way up there. I'm just going to draw a little one here.
Is it going to be your sad one again? He should be a sticker in himself.
He should.
I feel like you've drawn him a lot.
I know.
Someday he'll be a happy cloud. Or a sad cloud raining on happy trees. Happy little trees. My funny bone or something kind of hit something in my elbow and made my arm feel weird.
It's not very funny.
No. Ha.
Was it humorous? Okay, now. My bedtime reminder just went off.
Must be. Oh, I thought you had it set for 9:45.
9:35.
Well, is it time?
I think it's time.
You don't have a little more in you?
Yeah, I probably do.
No, it's okay. Don't push yourself.
Okay. Kind of want to think this over. I want to let it sit. So this is the basic composition of what I would do. Let me just add some weight to these people so they're not just floating.
What if you had ended every live video with just like a quick funny drawing?
Okay. What should I draw?
Like super... I don't know. I'm not the funny one. I see it in your head already. Turn a page.
Well, I don't have any idea.
I don't know. Make the rain cloud do something. No, that's not funny. I don't know.
I already did. He's raining.
That's okay.
But that's a good idea. Think about that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make a list of things. All right. Hold me to it, whoever's watching. I'm going to end every video after this one. Not this one. Because we just came up with the idea. I'll end every video with just a fun little funny drawing or sketch. And maybe I can take requests.
Yeah, but like limit it to like 2 minutes, because if you're already tired,
all right,
or 2 to 5.
But if I'm not tired, I mean, I could go more.
Well, you're not tired now? Now you're thinking of things you
No,
don't
I
have
am
to
tired.
do. Okay.
But if somebody is actually watching, which I don't know if anybody's watching, but if someone's watching and they give me an idea.
Now, parameters. Would you draw my late dog's, I don't know.
Stool sample?
Is it right?
Yes. All right. Oh, man.
Is it acid reflux?
No.
Cereal.
choking. No, I was choking on my
acid.
Saliva.
Okay. Yes, isn't that what that is? Uh-oh. Alright.
Ooh, did you hear that? Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
How about excuse me?
Excuse
did
me.
you hear that?
Did you hear that one? Thanks for tuning in, everyone. This has been Paul and Stephanie. RefToons Live. Don't forget to check out reftoons.com for the 2023 calendar and the first edition Westminster Illustrated Shorter Catechism, soon to be republished by P&R Publishing. Thank you again. I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you